does look fluffy, huh?
It does look a little fluffy, yeah.
Good morning!
Good morning!
Good morning!
Good morning!
So every time these cats jump, the camera's gonna shake a minute.
Yep.
Currently, our cats are fighting over the last of the catnip plant.
Which seems to be dying because I haven't watered it in days.
I watered it like 3 days ago. No, I water that. When I carry my morning water out, I pour it in there.
You must not pour out much because those leaves are wilting.
Okay, well, I'll get some in there in just a minute.
Okay.
Good.
Perfect. Can we get some in the Gerber Daisy pot too? Because
that thing's dead. It's time
nope, there's some living leaves in there.
Okay, well, I can't reach that one.
Okay.
It is out. You
want
want to show them a little?
No, I'm too embarrassed.
Okay. Just know that our thumbs are only slightly green right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as promised, it seems to be a, I don't even know what you call it, a big deal.
Yeah.
About choosing an OB, which, I mean, obviously we thought that, but we didn't know that it was a big deal to everyone.
Right.
Until we started getting inundated with questions. How'd you choose? How'd you choose? This and that. So we are going to do that, but we did want to say thanks so much for everyone who's been sharing our videos.
Yes.
We are running through the last bit of our postcards and holiday cards to try and get them out. And again, it's completely random. You know, I wish that we could send one to everyone who's emailing us. I just feel so bad, but unfortunately it has to be random. It just has to be. But
that's only fair.
What we are going to do is we are going to get some more of those cards and we're going to put them in the shop.
Yeah.
So if you guys want them, great. You can go ahead and purchase them that way and we'll get them out to you, and it will be as cheap as we can get it, you know our motto. So basically just to cover cost, and that is all.
Note, they are not currently in the store.
Yes.
Yet.
They should be.
We will let you know when they are.
Yes. We don't know because of the holidays. Right. So, but we will get those out to you, and it is okay if you guys do send us a self-addressed stamped envelope, and we will send a note or a card back for someone's birthday.
Definitely.
We cannot guarantee that it gets sent out at a certain time, but we definitely have decided that we will be able to do that. So if you have like a birthday that you know is a month out or something like that, just let us know. Just send it, and we will open the mail. If it's already all ready for us, we'll fill it out and put it right in the outgoing mail right away. Yeah. So it'll be all good. So let's get to this OB criteria.
Let's get down to business.
And let us choose our OB.
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, so our, what is it, obstetrician?
Sure.
Yes.
I call it OB.
Yes, our OB. We didn't have a lot of criteria. We had a few. Yeah. So first we chose
location.
Yes, because most of you know, obviously by our P.O. box, we live near the Birch Run area. We're kind of in the middle of two places. Yeah. So we had to go with what we thought was going to be the best situation for us. Yeah. So that was, you know, kind of important. I mean, there are a lot of good OBs that are all over the state, but when it comes down to getting close to those contractions, we can't drive. Well, you know, an hour. Right. So location had to be really high up there. Yes. Okay.
So do we have anything else about location?
I don't know. I don't think that's it.
Okay. Yeah. Then next, doctor's outlook. Yeah. What does that mean?
So like what the doctor was thinking, like what the doctor thought about the pregnancy ideas that the doctor had, things like that. Like we wanted to make sure, we wanted to make sure we were still on the same page, you know, with the doctor about stuff. We haven't, I know you guys are gonna think this is crazy, but Cari hasn't completely decided on whether or not she wants an epidural.
Right. I'm pretty much 75% epidural, but I want to read about it and see. Right. So my mom's always like, I had 4 kids all without an epidural, so you know, she's just always in the back of my mind.
Right. So she didn't want the doctor to force her. Right. No, you have to get an epidural. You have to. That's suicide if you don't. You know, like, because I honestly don't know what it feels like. Right. And I
don't either.
Yeah.
Weird.
All right, so our third one was the other OBs in the office.
Yeah.
Because this is something that we both, well, I learned. I'm sure that you kind of knew.
Yeah.
Are you telling me to clean my mouth there?
No, I was cleaning mine.
Are you telling me to clean mine again?
Yeah. And your nose?
Ah, oh, nuts. I didn't know this, but apparently the OB that you choose may not be the one who delivers your baby.
Right. Usually if you choose an OB that is within a group,
yeah,
you have the chance of having any of those OBs deliver your baby.
Right.
Yeah. So we wanted to make sure that we kind of liked most of the OBs that were also in the office, because that's important to us.
Right, because as I don't know if you guys remember the movie Knocked Up, but you know, you never know if your doctor is going to be on vacation, or what if another person who's, you know, pregnant, what if there's another mother coming in delivering a baby, and the doctor's like, well, I'm already busy. Right. You know, so like it was important to us to, which kind of ties into one of our other ones, with the experience. Yeah. Like it was important to us to choose an OB that worked with a great group of other OBs
who were experienced.
Yes.
Yes.
And Cari was looking up, and just so happened that the place that we chose, each of the doctors has almost 15 years.
Most of the doctors in the office have at least 15 years of experience. So, and that was really reassuring.
Yes.
So
we didn't mention this in Outlook, but we should probably go back to it.
Okay.
We wanted to also have someone who was okay with same-sex couples.
Right.
Same-sex partners, same-sex.
Yes.
We're married. Same-sex marriage. And I know that when I try to explain this to people, sometimes people don't understand. And I don't want to get, this isn't about politics, nothing like that, but it's important to me to ask them.
Yeah.
Are you okay with, you know, working with a same-sex couple?
We did the same thing when we were finding people for our wedding.
Right.
Yeah. Because we want to work with people who are comfortable with us.
Yeah.
If they're uncomfortable with us, we're not going to be comfortable with them.
Right, and there's a difference between somebody who is outright being a bigot, and there's a difference with somebody, or between someone who's just not comfortable. I mean, I think that it's important for us to respect that some people have an old school way of thinking, and I may not like it, and I may not ascribe to that thinking, but I don't want to have this person delivering my child if they don't care about us, if they don't like us, if they can't move past the fact that, you know, love is louder and love matters. If they can't, I don't want them, you know, being with us. You know, so it was just, it's fine with us. I mean, we weren't going to make a political statement out of it and go posting about this don't do it.
I didn't.
You almost did. It's too late. Bad. But we weren't going to start posting, you know, like, oh, this doctor, don't ever work with this doctor because blah, blah, blah. So, so it was very important that we got that out of the way, you know, right away, because we want the best care.
We do.
Obviously.
Yes.
So you're just not going to get that from somebody who's, you know, closed-minded or whatever. It's just not going to happen.
No, it's not. Okay. So next, insurance.
Yes.
It was definitely important for us to pick an OB who accepted our insurance.
Yes. Which should go without saying, but still.
Right. Throughout this process, we've racked up a pretty high bill. Yeah. But, you know, we just want to make sure that we are covered. So.
Yeah. I mean, it took a lot of saving, a lot of not going anywhere. Thank God for YouTube. Thank God for you guys, because we might have been bored. You know, because there were a lot of nights that we were at home and, you know, at least we were vlogging, you know, while all of our friends were out, you know, at doing whatever, you know, so we had to make the choice. This is what we want to do. We wanted a family, so we had to do budgeting, and we got it done. Yeah. But obviously insurance is good.
Yes. Oh, of course.
Whew,
hospital bills are insane, and if anything was to go wrong, if I need to get a C-section, that's just makes the bill extraordinarily high.
I would just stop going to school at that point.
You would have to get a job.
Yeah. I just don't. Yeah.
So
I had no idea.
Take our insurance. That's all that matters.
I don't know if we mentioned this before, but when we were getting one of our ultrasounds, the doctor was like, well, we're just gonna say it's 1 for now, and I didn't get it. Like, I didn't get it because apparently if there had been 2, it would have been more money. Even though it's the same procedure. So the same ultrasound with no baby, with 1 baby, with 2 babies, it goes up. Yeah. Even though it's the same thing. It's the same amount of gel, the same procedure, same everything. And I mean, I just, whew.
That's what it sounded like when he said that.
I mean, it's just crazy every time you go to the doctor and you're like, oh, there goes $500. Oh,
plus it's more expensive when you deliver the babies in the hospital too.
Absolutely. So. Isn't it like 20 grand to deliver a baby these days?
Oh.
I think it's pretty high. It's like, it might be really higher now.
Yeah.
If anyone knows, let us know, because
it might be a little lower. I know that was our friends who just had babies.
Oh, was
the twins?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was around that, and then it was like an additional $5 grand per baby. But
wow.
They also had twins, so they had to be in an operating room and all of that stuff. They needed to have extra people on standby. So
it's just amazing the things you learn, like, as you get older. I mean, I remember when my grandma was in the hospital, and unfortunately she didn't come out.
Right.
But I remember looking at the bill at the end, and they charged her $20 for a toothbrush. It was $19.80.
For a toothbrush?
For a plastic yellow toothbrush that it looked
Probably
like,
wasn't even name brand.
It wasn't. It was like one of those ones that you get at a hotel. And I kept it for a long time. It wasn't used. She had never even used it, but we were still charged for it. And I was really upset. And I just remember looking at this thinking, like, I hope someone changes this in the future.
Right.
Because I know the insurance obviously covered it, but it's just, I don't mean to go off on a tangent. It's a whole huge thing.
That's very interesting.
I just couldn't believe it that's, what that costs.
$20 for a toothbrush.
Yeah, technically $19.80.
They give them to you for free when you get your teeth cleaned at the dentist.
And they wouldn't let us bring one in because she was on hospice. So everything had to be, maybe that was why it had to be sterilized. Because it was in a plastic.
A pull?
It was in like a pull open, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it costs that much to sterilize something, but we're getting way off topic.
Yes, we are.
So I'm sorry about that. You guys know we go on tangents. I apologize. Next was we highly went by the referral from our friends and our fertility doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
My sister is a nurse.
Yes.
So I asked her about some good groups or some good OBs in the area, and this group was listed as one.
Yes.
And then I coached volleyball, right? And some of the parents are familiar with these doctors, and they gave me recommendations. Yep. And when I brought up the recommendations to our nurse at the fertility doctor, she was like, yes, that's a great one to go to. So
yeah.
So we are really happy with our choice.
Right. And just so you guys know, I know that we talk about a lot of stuff. We're not trying to really talk in code, but there are some things that we do keep private. So I know we get a lot of questions about, people who are having a really hard time, and we seem to have been really lucky so far. Yeah. It's not that we're not disclosing who we're using. It's just best practices to, try to keep the medical information, to a minimum. Right. So just know that we took a lot of time figuring out who we were going to go with, and Cari was working very tirelessly trying to get that the appointment and everything. So I'm very thankful that you were as adamant and I don't even egg-headed as I was about it, so I appreciate it.
Well, I knew that as soon as...
yawned so many times. Sorry.
I only yawned once.
I keep yawning, though. I'm not even tired. That's the thing.
So it's like, I knew that we would need to choose an OB soon. Yeah. As soon as we found out that we were pregnant and we started getting our ultrasounds, I'm like, eventually we're going to graduate from this doctor. We're going to need an OB. So I started looking around the 7-week mark.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Secrets.
So
hey, at least we were prepared.
6 weeks maybe even. Yeah. Because I didn't know when they would release us from the fertility doctor. Right. So I wanted to be prepared.
Right. And that was good.
Yeah.
So lastly, we just kind of went with our gut.
Yeah.
Too. You'd be surprised at how much that really does play in. You know, you kind of like do the little phone call and like, you know, talk to a couple, and then you just kind of know. You like know like right when you hear it.
Wow, our camera just got really fuzzy.
But yeah, so I mean, I know that's kind of a weird thing to say, but you know, once you kind of just know. And Cari had that, and not to demean me in any way, but you know, she has a good mom sense about her right now too.
Well, thanks.
You know, mine's more neurotic at this point.
Yeah. Well, I had a really good feeling about it, and then I was confirmed when we went and saw the fertility doctor, and the nurse was like, yeah, good choice.
So those were our choices. Now you can look online. There are tons of things. Another thing that we would suggest too is writing down a list of questions, because one thing that we've figured out throughout this process is that it's very time sensitive.
Yeah.
And they're very limited with time. There are a lot of people who have appointments. So, in fact, our fertility doctor is in the room, out of the room. I mean, you really got to catch him and like ask him to, you know, wait, you know. So, I would definitely have a list of questions, you know, anything you're thinking of. If you don't know questions that you might have, you can look. There's so many websites, parenting.com, you can type.
There's so many forums where people are just asking questions, and even if you don't find the answer that you're looking for there, you can find questions to ask the doctors there.
Right.
So
yeah. All right, well, that was our video.
Yeah.
And I still can't get over how fluffy my hair is. I guess
it's because you were wearing those headphones all day, playing video games.
I had a really good day today, though.
Good. Stop yawning.
I had a really good day. I can't believe we're yawning so much. This is insane. It's not even that late.
I feel bad for all of the viewers.
How many times have you guys yawned, though? Because I don't know what it is, but when we're in here, when it's dark outside, something with these lights, and maybe it's that light because it's fluorescent, it makes me yawn when I'm in here, though.
I feel like we play this game with our followers like once a week. How many times have you yawned today? Because we can't stop.
Have we?
Yeah, we've played it at least once before.
I don't know. Okay. I believe you, though, because you're so smart and wise.
I am smart and wise.
I love you.
I love you, too.
I can't believe it.
Stop it.
I don't understand. That one was on purpose.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
All right, guys. Well, anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Definitely. And tomorrow's our appointment. So when you guys see this video, we will be speaking to our OB.
Our nurse.
Our nurse.
And then we meet the OB. Probably not tomorrow, though.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
You gotta keep me in the loop, love.
I told you.
You did. That's right. That's right. You did tell me.
Yeah.
So we do have questions for the nurse for tomorrow. We have questions for the OB. And we are hoping that we'll get an idea of when our next ultrasound will be for the gender reveal, which, again, just to remind you, I will not be knowing. Cari obviously wants to know, and that's fine. And we will be doing a live gender reveal to all the people who keep asking. And yes, we are going to have a baby shower online as well. That's fine. We're just gonna give in and cool. Not gonna, we keep saying yes or no, I don't know, but that is fine. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.
And sharing us with your friends.
All right, guys. Anyway, we'll catch you on the flippity. you.